Hey, Mark Shepard here, Cowabungah.com. I don't know if you've ever noticed that some guys who are really, really successful kind of seem dumb as posts. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but some guys just flail away at life in a way that just gets them results, right? They don't think, they just do, right? And I think there's a lot of power in that. And if you want to kind of see it played out, I want you to check out a book called Moneyball by Michael Lewis. They made a movie of it with Brad Pitt, but in the movie they didn't really cover some of the stuff that's going on. And essentially, Moneyball is about Billy Beane, who is the general manager of the Oakland A's baseball team. And Billy Beane was kind of the star child of his generation. He had everything. He could hit, he could field, he could run. He even looked good, you know. He was just brilliant as a baseball player. And so brilliant, in fact, that he never learned how to fail. So brilliant, in fact, that if things didn't go his way, he would literally go to pieces, and he would rage, he would break things, he would smash things. And at one point, he was paired up as a roommate in the farm teams, AAA or AA or A, whatever it is that they call that stuff. His roommate was Lenny Dykstra, who I don't know much about baseball, but I think Lenny Dykstra is a Hall of Famer. If he's not there yet, he will be. And Billy Beane kind of was reflecting back on how Lenny Dykstra just didn't overthink stuff. He was not impressed with any pitcher. He never remembered his mistakes. So he literally, if he had a playing error or something, he would just literally kind of forget it. He would just literally release it and let it go, put it behind him. And Billy Beane noticed that he did the opposite. He would make it big and bright on his mental movie screen, to use my own NLP kind of language. And so when Billy Beane, who is arguably the best general manager in all of baseball, when Billy Beane became general manager of the Oakland A's, he began to look for players who were unlike him, right? He began to look for players who were more like Lenny Dykstra, guys who didn't take things personally, guys who just didn't let stuff bother them, either because they weren't bright enough or because they somehow had managed to train their neurology to only focus on where they were going, not where they had been. So today's Cowabunga tip is really to begin thinking less about your past and about why you are the way you are, and to think more about who you want to be and how you want to be in the world. How do you want to show up? What kind of a man do you actually want to be? Start focusing on that more and more, because ultimately, our neurology is designed to give us what we focus on. And if you focus on the shit from your past, you're going to keep getting more of it, because your unconscious mind is a fine, wonderful instrument, but it has certain limitations. And if you keep feeding it images, thoughts, memories of stuff you don't want, if you keep reinforcing how you can never get a break, then ultimately, that's what you're going to keep getting. So really, the work that I do with my clients, with myself, is to continually bring my attention back to what I want. Bring your attention back to what you want. Who do you really want to be? Who do you really want to be? Who do you really want to be? Flood your consciousness with the kinds of thinking that pulls you up. So, the book review is Moneyball by Michael Lewis. Moneyball by Michael Lewis. So check it out. It's a quick read. It's a good read. This thing really opened up my mind to when you kind of see another person struggling with something that you've been struggling with. It really helps to kind of clarify things and give you kind of that release, the key to unlock something more powerful in yourself. So Cowabungah.com. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. There's more coming. I've made a deep commitment to create some kind of valuable content every day for you, so that you can master your mind for a change, dominate your path, and get to where you really want to go, and stop getting what you don't want. All right? Mark Shepard, over and out. Talk to you soon.